Morning everyone, and welcome to today's trading analysis for cryptocurrency on the 15th of October. I keep saying this every time I do the analysis, what a week we had, but maybe it's just me because I trade so much that it's always a bit wild, but things are looking pretty positive at the moment. If we had to go right into the weekly chart, you can see that buy signal on the TD sequential method. It's actually Tone Vase's way of trading, which the 2 goes above the 1. Some people go with a 1 going above a 9 sometimes. That certainly is you should be in a bullish trade by now on the weekly scale. You can see that what I had to do is this little red box used to be down, this used to be the green box down there, and that used to be the red box, which was our support and resistance zones. And I've now moved this red box up to here, which is now our next resistance zone, and the red box that used to be the red box is now the green box, which is now the support zone. So in my mind, we have either now a new trading range, or if we break through, we'll have to look at what happens next. But this is the new resistance, and Bitcoin has been struggling to break through that for a while. As you can see that we are now starting, the highest weekly close was 60,000. So if we can close above that, that would be the highest weekly close in history. Just be mindful of that. Currently, we are still making a divergence. So a higher close or a higher high with a lower high on the RSI would be bearish. And I have seen a pattern unfolding that somebody, I actually think it was called a moon, pointed it out. If you look on the daily scale, you can see sort of a rising wedge forming here. That is pretty bad, long-term negative, but I'm just pointing this out. I'm very bullish at the moment. I'm just pointing those things out. So on the daily scale, the same thing. You can see a little bit of consolidation just before it's starting to break through. This breakthrough is happening right now as we speak. So Bitcoin's charging to break through the resistance. Let's see what happens today. On the 4-hour chart, I formed this sort of a megaphone pattern right into this resistance zone. You can see there was a little bit of divergence with it, but then also at the bottom there was also a bullish divergence. So bearish divergence at the top and a bullish divergence at the bottom. So you have sort of 50-50 signals like that. Then you kind of go with the trend, and the trend at the moment is up. More likelihood for it is to break up, and it seems like it's doing that at the moment. It's looking really, really good at the moment. BTC long versus short. You can see that we haven't really created any long positions that is of significant yet for the big whales to come and liquidate everyone yet. I think personally, I think they are going to build this FOMO a little bit more, possibly go past the all-time highs or even higher. Who knows exactly how far they're going to push this. Probably going to get the most bullish articles from CoinDesk and everyone. And then suddenly out of the blue, the market will just start tanking, and then everyone will go, oh, but of course, it should have tanked. XRP has lagged as usual. As you can see, the 2 has not gone above the 1 yet, so you don't have that buy signal yet. But the stochastic is starting to look good. The RSI is in a great place, and there's still room even to go to the resistance. So XRP is actually in a very good place. On the daily scale, same story. You can see that the price is just edging higher. And on the 4-hour chart, you can see that it's making higher lows with lower lows on the RSI. So even that is quite bullish, and it's now above the support. So XRP is in a really good place. But the most important thing here is that you can see that the S&P futures have now broken out of this falling wedge. And that is very, very positive news. It is oversold. So probably expect a little bit of a pullback before further upside. That is showing that the overall market is starting to look positive towards the end of the year. The dollar has fallen at the same time because of that. And you can see that possible big head and shoulders pattern comes back to retest this 200-day moving average. And then coming that big head and shoulders formation, and then eventually up. Now this is sort of beginning of 2022, so let's see how that plays out. wanted to touch on something on the exchange net flow. There's no point for us to look at the Bitcoin sort of holdings because it's still very low. It hasn't changed, and neither has the stable coins. So just to that point is that the stable coins and Bitcoin is still, the ratio is still completely out. So lots of stable coins versus Bitcoin. And but if you look at the exchange flows, you can see that there's not really a lot of, as you can see, for example, look at this. Look at all the crypto leaving exchanges. If it points down like this, the crypto's leaving exchanges, you can see that that's a minus. And there's been sort of a equilibrium in the last few hours of what has happened. You can see the price is edging higher, and it'll be interesting to see if there is new flows coming into exchanges soon. The last big metric was outflow of funds. I'm still bullish. I sold 90% of my position. The price went down, and unfortunately I'm still in a little bit of FOMO, so I've bought back in that 10% at a slightly lower price. So I'm quite excited about that. I need to reduce my position. I'm looking for places to do that, but there's just so many bullish signs out there that it's a bit difficult to do. But I'm aware of my risks, that I can lose more and I wouldn't have anything to top up with. But yeah, everybody has to take a punt sometimes. Cool. That is all I have for today. Please like and subscribe and follow us on Twitter. If this had any use to you at all. Thank you very much.